Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine. Please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Virgo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who make donations. I appreciate them, so thank you. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Virgo, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Virgo, please. King of Wands. King of Wands can be any sign of fire signs being Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but if maybe you have to deal with somebody like this. For me, this is speaking that these attributes of the King of Wands are being activated in yourself. Very determined to take action to get what you want. It's that go-getter energy. I won't stop until I get what I want. I'm very focused on what I'm looking at, and I won't let that disturb me from this to getting what I want. Fire signs can be a little bit impatient, but having here the King of Wands speaks to me about having the needed maturity in order for you to know if that is the perfect moment to strike in order to get the victory or not. If it's not the perfect moment, you have the needed maturity to wait exactly for that perfect moment. So let's see. For Virgo, please. The World, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Hanged Man, Seven of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It's that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it has to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Two of Swords speaks to us about knowing that you have to make a decision, but having the feeling that you don't have all the information in order for you to be able to make the right decision for yourself. You can wait for a while until that information arrives, but in this deck of cards, it's like I don't see these ravens that are coming in order to hurt this character, but to help bring this blindfold, tearing this blindfold in order for the character to be able to see, because I'm not seeing her when I'm looking at her face, she's not scared about what's happening around her. So you are waiting for some information, you know that you have to make a decision, and this information comes. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, a truth is coming out. You have some epiphanies. You have with this epiphany, maybe somebody is helping declutter your site. You will know what's the right solution for you. It will lead you towards victory. And it's very similar, this energy here, it's very similar to that. It's like the information that it's coming out, the truth that is coming out, the epiphany, the clarity that you get will help you to understand that you arrived at the end of a very important cycle in your life, chapter in your life, and it comes to an end, and you're not mad about it. The character is very happy because she knows that everything that comes to an end, it's only what doesn't serve her anymore, what already played its role, that drains her from energy, not giving her energy. And she's happy because she knows she's leaving that behind. She's closing that chapter, and through closing that chapter is ready to make the next step into a new chapter. So you don't take it lightly, this decision. I know you are an earth sign, but from all the earth signs, you are the most analytical, like the Queen of Air is very logical, very analytical, knowing what's good for me, what's not good for me, if she has to cut something, she will cut something, and she will cut only what doesn't serve her anymore. So you are thinking of it very zen, very clear. You know where you're headed, and you know that you are heading towards an ending that doesn't serve you anymore. You will cut everything, but that comes the moment that you get that information that was missing, that epiphany, you have that clarity. And you will do that. And this will also start rebalancing everything into your life. Finances, but not only finances, is you learned to appreciate, and not only to appreciate, but learn the lesson of reciprocity. You learn that in order for things to stand the test of time, they have to be made in balance, in reciprocity. Otherwise, it won't bring that stability. And you start and give much carefully your gifts, your time, your finances, your feelings towards people that know how really to cherish them. Maybe through this lens, you will get also the needed clarity in order for you to know who are you cutting out of your life, situation, relationships, whatever it is. Because you had to deal with somebody that was, emotionally speaking, immature. Page of Cups. Page of Cups speaks about a younger energy or emotional immaturity. They want to impress, and they speak, they promise much more than they can handle, just in order to conquer, to impress, even if they are not meaning to hurt you. They are immature. You had to deal with somebody like that. And this is why you felt like being stuck, being held back, not being able to go further. And you put yourself in this uncomfortable position in order to get another perspective. And the other perspective, it's coming. The moment that the sun arises here, the enlightenment, because it's the card that speaks to us about enlightenment, we are able to see what we didn't saw, to understand what we didn't understood, to make the right choices for ourselves. We are ready to pick exactly what we want from everything, and ready because we are understanding, we are changing our perspective, ready to go forth on our way. Going on our way with putting healthy boundaries against others that want to only poke us, and having that inner sanctuary where you know that everything is okay, where nobody can disturb you, because you have that higher perspective. These wands are being held by other characters, but they are a little bit lower. Having this higher perspective, these others won't be able to understand your doing, but you don't have to let them bring you out of this state of balance and serenity that you achieved. You achieved it because you put healthy boundaries. It's like a stop sign. Everybody that doesn't understand what I want to build here, the exactly way that I want to make it, you won't leave them. Let them, you will cut this energy from your surroundings. And because you are ready to make that jump from the apprentice to the master, you know that you want to start something new, something that you want to build, something that should be built according to your plans, because you are the main architect, you are the main builder, and you start something, a new job, a new association, a new partnership, but you are building it right now. If it is, maybe you are building your own business. If it is a new job, it can be a job where you have much more freedom of choice, freedom of leading everything exactly like you want it to be. It's a card that speaks to us about self-mastery. You are now ready for something new because you know that all your experience led you to this moment where you can realize that the experience, the knowledge that you have can now be put into its true light. But you were waiting for this new information, to have something in order to know how to deal with this stuckness, with this immature character, immature situation, or it's like they were not quite sincere. It's like when pigs fly. It also can speak to us about a period in your life. It's also called the dreamer, where you believed in your own self, even if others told you that it's not possible. You had a dream and you believed in that dream, and you didn't listen to anything everybody else had to say to you, because it's like, pick your dreams carefully, but carefully in the sense of, when you pick something, concentrate, focus on the feeling that you had in your adolescence time, in your childhood, that everything was possible. But it has to do not with what you are picking, but mostly of that feeling of already see everything coming into place. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Abundance, prosperity, security, stability, family, the security and stability that you have in a family, or that you want to give your family. It can speak about inheritance, it can speak about life lessons being learned, because I like to think that we not only gather things around us that are material, but also gain maturity and wisdom. Let's see. What's with the Ace of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Seven of Wands, exactly like this card, but being in reverse. So, not putting healthy boundaries, not having that higher perspective, because this character again has that higher perspective and these others don't, and they won't understand why until today everything was fine, and starting from a point, this character stands up for himself and says, this is enough, I won't allow this anymore. Coming out in reverse, it's not putting that healthy boundaries, allowing everybody to put their responsibilities upon yourself, and now being in this state of mind where you know you have to make a choice, but you want to have that epiphany, or waiting for that epiphany, waiting to have something in order to, it's like wanting to have something with which you can prove that others put a lot upon yourself. Others were immature and got out with it until you said enough, it's enough. But it's that truth that you are waiting for about this mistreatment. It's like the moment that I have some proof, the moment that I can see clearly, I have something, I know how to act. I know how to cut everything out that is not accordingly to this. It's like, exactly as I told you, dealing with somebody that is immature and knowing how to get to your heart, knowing how to get to your emotions, and they were a little bit very convincing, and you need something palpable in order to say, this is it. You will do it. I have no doubt that you will do it, but until you have that truth that is coming out, you stay in this situation in which others put a lot upon yourself. What's with the Page of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here, please? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. It's the same energy, but very intelligent, very charming, knowing how to speak, when to speak, if it's in their interest to speak or not, making you believe some and some. So you had to deal with somebody very intelligent, but they put everything in such a way that they were very convincing, believable. And this is what created this, I have to have something to prove. Because they are very intelligent. But they put everything in such a manner that they served them. And this is why you are something it's missing. You had a feeling that something is not quite because you felt this abuse. But this stuckness is exactly because they were very intelligent and knew what to speak, when to speak, with whom to speak, if to speak. And they juggled also with emotions, and this is what put you in this stuckness. What's with the Hanged Man, please? Tell me more about the Hanged Man. Maybe they were somebody from an air sign. It doesn't matter the sign anymore, but it's also something that from your, I told you, you are an earth sign, but you are the most logical of all the earth signs. This kind of speaking, this kind of proving with words, with communication, was like something that, an alarm that got to you, and this is why you started and doubted a little bit. This is why you also had to get everything analyze, reanalyze everything, thinking clearly as much as you could, so that the moment that you take out your sword, you will be sure that you are cutting really what you have to cut. Why is the Hangman here? Because this is why you wanted another perspective, because this didn't make any sense, and you had to know for sure what you are ready to cut. The Hangman, please. Tell me more about the Hangman. Ace of Cups. It's like being stuck because of emotions, being stuck because you wanted something truthful, being stuck again, they were very believable and they knew how to speak through your emotion, with your emotions. But also, Ace of Cups, it speaks to us about reconnecting through your intuition to higher guidance. Being able to receive information that you are wanting because you want another perspective, reconnecting to your higher self through your intuition, to higher wisdom, to higher spheres. And this is why you are putting yourself in order to be able to connect to that. But you have to start this process for yourself, with yourself, being much more compassionate towards yourself, being much more, have much more respect, have much more trust in yourself, trust in the information that can come surface through emotions. What's with the world, please? Tell me more about the world. The Hierophant. Hierophant can be sign of Taurus. Hierophant, it speaks to us about higher realms. It's that character that has access to higher realms in order to get them and speak them to others. It can speak about religion. It can speak about somebody that you are looking at as being a mentor, as being a teacher, somebody that gave you through time a lot of good advice. It can speak about traditions. It can speak about marriage. Maybe a partnership, a marriage is coming to an end. Having that connection to higher realms will allow you to access the right advice, the right information. It's like showing you the way, so that you know what you have to do in order to put an end to everything that doesn't serve you anymore, in order for you to be able to start something new. But it's speaking loudly about the guidance that you get from higher realms. In these symbols are the symbols of the elements. In the world card, usually there are the 4 evangelists, but here having these elements, we can also interpret them as higher guidance. If they are the 4 evangelists or the archangels that are being represented through the elements of the tarot, it's higher guidance. You will know through higher guidance what you have to put an end to it. Maybe for some of you it's a marriage because you had to deal with somebody very immature that juggled a lot with communication, with emotions, with the way that they communicated in order to put upon yourself a lot, and you allowed them, and now you want to have something very palpable, or to have that another perspective in order for you to be able to see clearly what you are dealing with. What's with the Queen of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Ten of Pentacles, again, family, stability, security, wanting to have everything that you are in need of in order to offer your family stability, security, inheritance. If there is an end to a partnership, to a marriage, maybe you are talking about what's, whose, and so on. But for me, the Six of Pentacles being here, that speaks to us about balance being restored through the lessons of reciprocity that you learned, means that it was an unbalance. Somebody gave and gave and gave, and others only received. And this is why you see yourself in the position of cutting everything that is not for your stability, your security, your well-being of your family. And through that, also important lessons that are being learned. What's with the Six of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. The moment that you start and detach yourself emotionally speaking, balance is it's coming back, because not being emotionally involved, sorry, you will be able to see much clearer. But also, in order for you to be able to detach yourself emotionally, you will also start to take care of yourself, to let others take care of yourself, to do things that you are enjoying, to surround yourself with people that really love you for who you are and not for the reason what they can get from you, to raise your vibration in order to be in a higher vibration, so you can see to how to make your dreams come true. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles are speaking about independence, emotional independence, and Nine of Pentacles, financial independence. These cards, when they come out in a reading, it's exactly, you are regaining your independence. Again, with this splitting, the end of it. Take care of yourself physically, but also emotionally. Pamper yourself. Really take care of the whole you by doing things that you are enjoying, by being with people that really are optimistic and they are there for you to help you, not put you down. Seven of Wands, please. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Healthy boundaries. You have the needed strength. But also here is divine guidance that comes down in order to help you to act, not only react. Even if it may seem like you are only reacting, it's acting. It's giving you that needed strength in order to have that peace of mind, peace and balance when you are taking the decisions that you know that you have to take, when you set those healthy boundaries. You will feel this inner strength that will guide you towards exactly how you have to act in order to put others in their place. It's not in spite of them, it's with serenity, with love. The solar plexus chakra here, you are a true leader. You are not only reacting, and you are leading through the guidance that you are receiving from your higher self, the crown chakra. It's like the sun here behind the character. It's like her crown chakra is being opened. So sign of Leo, maybe somebody from Leo helps you, is there for you. Sign of Leo has a lot to do with unconditional love, acting from love, protecting those who cannot protect themselves. So, Three of Pentacles. What's with the Three of Pentacles? I have to protect my loved ones. This is why I have to put healthy boundaries. Three of Pentacles, please. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is speaking to me about mental blockage. It has to do with the Hanged Man. It's thinking that I have no way out. I tried my best. I have no solution. There is none of solution. It's not that you didn't have reason to feel like it, but both of them are in a puddle. So emotions are very strong, and also that you focused on the negative of the situation much more than on the positive, and because of it, any problem has a solution. But if we are keeping ourselves in a low vibration, we cannot see the right solution. So in order for us to be able to see the solution to the problem, we have to raise our vibration so that we will see the solution to the problem. You now learned from this, exactly from this, you learned what was about. And now you are saying, it's like you are putting a stop sign to everything that is low vibrational, to everything that is being negative. I was there, I know what it's like, and I also know how to receive this higher guidance in order for me to be able to make that jump from apprentice to the master. It's like you are freeing yourself of this mentality of I have no way out, because you know that you have, and everything that you need is already yours. You are the architect, you are the main builder. But with this I have no chance, you cannot build something. And this is why you are putting these healthy boundaries, so that you won't allow yourself to get again being stuck in a situation where you allowed others to put a lot of burdens upon yourself. And then I think that you are in a situation where I had so much on my mind, I have to deal with so much that I cannot see a solution. Equality, reciprocity, everybody should give and everybody should receive. This is what you learn from this experience. And you are putting an end to everybody that doesn't see it like it, who doesn't not respect you and treats you with respect. And okay, I won't read from the booklet, but we'll take both of them. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. And Shaman, trust in higher forces. You have here with the Hierophant and with strength. And also, as I told you, the world is surrounded by higher guidance, so trust. And with that knowledge, with that guidance that you are getting from higher forces, be graceful in movement and actions. Exactly as I told you, strength being here, it gives you everything that you are in need of in order to act, not only react. People that are only reacting are not graceful in how they are acting, but it's not your case. I really hope this helped you. Till next time, take care. Bye.